Hey,
Hi.
You are watching
you are watching
MisterDCupWebb
MisterDCupWebb
on YouTube.
on YouTube.
on YouTube.
So today, MisterDCupWebb has a guest, and she's here to ask me a couple questions about BBWs. So, what is your first question?
The first one is is there a difference between being, I guess, a big girl and a BBW? Or is it just like terminology? Because I was kind of thinking that a BBW was more of like a grown woman type thing and like a fetish. I don't know, that might sound crazy, but is there a difference between a BBW and a big girl?
A BBW and a big girl is the same thing. It's kind of like asking, do you want an orange or do you want an orange in this brown paper bag to where nobody can see that it's really an orange? It just, BBW is a way to hide the fact that you're either talking to a big girl or looking up big girl porn.
The second question I had was, do you think there's a difference in being attracted to just like a big girl or a woman who identifies as a BBW?
The difference between, I find, dating a woman who calls herself a big girl and a BBW is usually a girl to it that refers to herself as a BBW has more confidence, I would say, because a BBW is usually somebody who's in the community who knows there's guys out there who like themselves. A woman who refers to herself just as a big girl is just a woman who doesn't know there's a men out there who likes big girl. They just figure, I'm a girl and I'm bigger than you are.
What type of guys are attracted to BBWs? Because like there's a stereotype that guys in the South like bigger girls or black guys like bigger girls, but you don't necessarily see those people with bigger girls. So just what, obviously you're attracted to big girls, so what attracts you to them, or what type of guy do you think kind of is attracted to a bigger girl?
It's kind of hard for me to speak on all guys because a lot of guys I talk to, they're different. I guess if you want to break it down in groups, there's two main types of guys who like bigger women. There's the guy who is more sexually aggressive. There are skinny girls who can take the sexual aggression, but if I were to make up some made up stats, I would say maybe 1 in every 2 skinny girls like the aggression, but 9 out of every 10 big girls like the aggression. There are also the guys who like to be dominated. Domination is when basically the other person in a relationship has the control over everything. It is a lot easier for a woman who's bigger than you to seem more dominant than somebody who's smaller than you. That's why they like bigger women.
My next question is being in a relationship with a BBW different than being with a slimmer girl? I don't know if you would know, because you know you obviously are attracted to bigger girls. So, there might be another question. Have you ever been in a relationship with a slim girl, a skinny girl? And if you have, is there a difference?
Yes, I have been in a relationship with a smaller woman, and no, there is no difference between skinny and fat. The size of the person doesn't determine the personality.
And another thing I wanted to ask you is, are white BBWs more likely to be considered attractive than black BBWs? I find like, as a whole, black women have problems finding men. So when you add black and like a big girl together, you don't get a good pool to draw from of guys that will be attracted to you. So, and then I also saw that a lot of the BBWs you interviewed were like Hispanic or Caucasian, and a lot of the BBW models and stuff like that are white. So I was wondering if the white BBWs were found to be more attractive than black BBWs.
I don't think it has anything to do with race. I think it has to do more with promotion. From what I've seen, fat or skinny, the white girls just put out more stuff, you know? If I go to want to watch a big girl or a skinny girl porn, there's more white girls. It's not that more guys like the white girls. It's just they put out more stuff. Because I know there's a lot of guys who want a decent looking, a big black girl to do stuff. It's just they'll do it for a little bit and then quit and come back 17 years later and try to pick up where they left off. It has nothing to do with race.
Yeah, thanks for offering to answer my questions, and I'll talk to you soon.
Thank you for stopping by, asking me some questions. If you guys want to ask me some questions, you can always inbox me on YouTube or send a video or your questions to my email, which is in the description. Like and comment on this video, and make sure you go to my page and subscribe. This is Mr. D Cup Webb. Deuces.